Hello, this is Trent Smith from the National Weather Service in Missoula, Montana, doing the planning briefing for Sunday, November 6th. So we actually have quite a bit of weather ahead of us for the next 4 to 7 days. So just some key points. So we are looking at snow returning to the region tonight through Monday night, then another round of snow on Wednesday. And during this time, we'll actually have some Arctic air infiltrating across the region. So right now what I have showing here is kind of a loop of how we anticipate the precipitation moving through the northern Rockies this evening through the overnight hours until about 5 a.m. Monday morning. I'll let this loop run through to kind of give you some ideas on timing, where the heaviest precipitation is going to be during the overnight hours. This second loop is actually for Monday morning through Monday evening to show the continued progression of the precipitation across the region and how it lingers on across Lemhi County and southwest Montana Monday afternoon into Monday evening time frame. Again, I'll let this loop run through a couple of times so that way, again, you have an essence of the timing of when things might end for your area. Now that we've looked to see how the precipitation will be moving across the area, and all this is due to a low pressure system that is kind of moving along the western coast. As you saw in those loops, there's two kind of big areas of concern. One is crossed north central Idaho up into northwest Montana, and then the second area is kind of Lemhi across southwest Montana. Those are going to be the two areas that are going to have the biggest impact from this precipitation, especially in snowfall. Right now, this is the current graph that I have up here is the expected snowfall this evening, so Sunday evening until Tuesday morning time frame. And like I said, the areas that are really being picked up is northwest Montana and southwest Montana, or yeah, northwest and southwest Montana are kind of the areas of concern. And this is the general forecast. But there is still a lot of variation in the models on snowfall amounts for this time frame. The image on the left is the minimum amount of snow that the region will see. The Libby Yak is still getting about 1 to 2 inches. Same way with Butte Homestake Pass. But there is the potential for some much higher end snow through this period, especially across northwest Montana, where the Arctic air could play a pretty big impact in the snowfall production across the region. So like I said, there's a big spread in snow ranges, but again, the areas that are being highlighted the most is northwest Montana, southwest Montana, and parts of north central Idaho and Lemhi County. So as I said earlier, we have that low pressure system that's digging along the coast. Well, on Wednesday, that low appears to be swinging through southern Idaho into central Montana. This will be bringing snow back to the region. Tuesday appears to be a quieter day, at least when it comes to snowfall amount, where the snow will be picking up on Wednesday. So the graphs that I'm trying to depict here is the probability of greater than 1 inch on that Wednesday time frame is on the left image. As you can see, there's a 33% chance for Missoula to get an inch or more, where Butte, Salmon, Lemhi, and southwest Montana have greater than a 70% chance of seeing at least an inch of snow. The image on the right is the probability of getting greater than 2 inches. And again, it's highlighting Lemhi County through southwest Montana being the better probability. So the percent chance of receiving at least 2 inches, with Butte at 52%. And again, this is for that Wednesday time frame as that low moves through the region. So, as I mentioned earlier, we do have Arctic air that's already starting to make its way in. I'm trying to figure out the best way to just show and describe how that Arctic air will be infiltrating the region. So the graph is on Monday morning's temperatures. As you can see, the cold air is really kind of I-90 northward is where the coldest air. We are seeing a lot of easterly winds throughout the northern Rockies currently Sunday afternoon. But as for the colder air, it'll steadily infiltrate. And again, I think by Monday morning, the coldest air will be I-90 northward. But by Tuesday morning, quite a bit of that Arctic air will be settling across the whole region. Even into north central Idaho. So Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning will probably be our coldest mornings for the majority of the area as this Arctic air kind of gets settled in. But there is some timing differences on when the coldest air will be in place at different regions. So what I'm going to depict here in the next couple of days is the temperature, the 7-day temperature graphs. Maximum temperatures are on top, minimum temperatures are on the bottom for different spots across the northern Rockies. We're starting off with Kalispell. As you can see that the coldest daytime temperatures are probably going to be on Monday, Tuesday time frame, where highs will probably be only in the 20s. During that time frame for Kalispell. And again, the coldest mornings appear to be Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. And then we move off to Missoula. The coldest days appear to be Tuesday and Wednesday for max temperatures. Again, that's the top graph, where highs will probably be in the 20s, maybe the low 30s for Missoula, not as cold as what Kalispell is going to be seeing. And then the coldest morning appears to be Wednesday morning for the Missoula area. As we move to Butte, it actually appears that the coldest days are going to be kind of the Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday. I apologize. The Tuesday, Wednesday appears to be the coldest days for Butte, at least for max temperatures. But as for minimum temperatures, or the coldest mornings, that appears to be actually Friday morning. After that low finally ejects out of the area, we get some fresh snow in Butte and finally get some clearing. It appears that Friday morning has the best probability of being the coldest for Butte. Salmon's kind of the same way. The coldest day appears to be Thursday. There's a lot of variability on that Friday forecast. So Friday could actually be kind of the coldest day. And then looking at the coldest minimum temperatures or the lowest temperatures, that appears to be Friday and Saturday. And finally in Grangeville, it looks like Wednesday, it will be the coldest daytime temperatures, where Friday morning appears to be the coldest morning in Grangeville. So again, there's a lot of variability on when the coldest air will be in place for different parts of the northern Rockies as this Arctic air moves in. So here's the weather threat matrix. Tried to highlight the areas of concern. Monday appears to be the biggest impact day as that Arctic air is moving in, as we have different parts receiving snow. As that Arctic air comes in, we'll continue to see some easterly winds, gust potential 20 to 30, especially in tight canyons, which could cause localized blowing snow. So Monday is really our area of concern. Tuesday will continue to be fairly cold, some lingering snow across the area, but I think that's going to be more Monday night. Tuesday looks to be relatively drying out, just a few lingering showers across the area. And then on Wednesday, continue to be cold, but again, it looks like some snow returning to the area, especially across Lemhi County into southwest Montana. And again, southwest could actually continue to get some gusty winds causing blowing snow. Thursday, cold, and then Friday, things will start warming up. It'll probably be a cold morning for some areas, but really not looking at too much of the way of impacts come that time frame. So I know that I went through a lot, talking about the different times, how the snow will be moving through, and that second wave of snow on Wednesday, and then how the Arctic might be in play, affecting that snow. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at the number on the screen. If not, we'll be doing another recorded briefing on Thursday. Thank you.